What a great take. What a great way to just kind of get around it all.
Yeah. You win that one.
Yeah, you win that one. I got you next.
I got you next. Let's go.
Because that's kind of what debating's turned into. It is a sport.
It is a sport. It's
People,
dubs.
Yeah.
Either win or lose.
People gather around. It's like, this is a new sport.
Yeah.
The NBA finals were just on. No one really cared. People really care about the Israel-Palestine debate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like Norman Finkelstein versus like Destiny. That's the new NBA.
Yeah.
People want to... Which
is good.
It probably is. It means
not probably.
brains are working.
It's good that people aren't thinking about balls going into a hoop.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it does. It is
pointless.
The sign of,
like it's stupidity. It's animal. It's animalistic.
I've always thought that. It's like, when are we going to realize that this is just like multi-millionaires that get paid to like have fun and to play a fun game?
Yeah.
Nothing's fun about having a debate.
Yeah.
Your whole reputation
it's real life
goes
events
on the line a little bit. And it does have like a...
Based life and death. People are dying.
Yeah.
It's who's right and wrong.
It's very real. There was a big debate going on. Who was it? I don't know if it was Dinesh D'Souza or someone. They were doing a debate on Christianity. There was another one with Neil deGrasse Tyson. There's just a bunch of debates going on.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing it more than ever.
Well, I always watch the religious debates. Richard Dawkins.
Yes.
And
there was a good religious one that came out recently. A young-looking kid versus... And I think that was Dinesh D'Souza.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pop up this laptop soon. But it is nice.
It's refreshing.
What does it really mean? Does it mean that more people are just online? More people are looking into things? Well, I think you can't really watch NBA?
Discussion, debate, not whether people like NBA, but I just mean debates and discussions are so good.
Yeah.
For society to progress. To hear both sides. I feel like it's even the whole freedom of speech and push for conversation.
Push for conversation, yeah. That's what I've always hoped out of like my reasoning for like
freedom of speech.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
for being pro freedom of speech.
You'll get all the crap, but at least out of it, you're gonna get topics that people want to discuss.
Yeah.
Or you'll find the topics that people are thinking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if they're talking about it in horrible ways, this is what people want to know about and come to resolutions about.
Yeah.
And then the professionals will then see that and discuss it.
Yeah. Because it's literally kind of like, what's brewing over here? Yeah. There's, let's say, anti-Semitism that's brewing like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we got to come have a conversation.
Yeah, you got to talk.
We got to have a conversation.
Come to a resolution. Why is it happening? What's the resolution? Blah blah.
Why do we keep on seeing this pop up on this free speech network?
Yeah.
Or this platform? We have to have some debates about it now. And it will just be the middle ground or the who were all those different platforms?
Jubilee.
Yeah, Jubilee, all those sorts of channels, which are great because they'll just be like, okay, fine, anti-Semitism, and it'll have
enough people
Nick
speaking
Fuentes,
about
it'll
it.
have like...
That'd be incredible.
That would be.
Him on Jubilee.
Whoa. That is probably the sign of that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Crazy things have happened in the last few years. That would be. I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
Discussions are great.
And I guess what does it mean? Usually, I would assume that people, when things start getting real, people run to sports. People run to mindless stuff. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
think people are waking up. People are waking up. They're like, I can't really enjoy this basketball game. Yeah, I'd prefer to watch this debate. Yeah, I'll get more satisfied from the conversation. It'll spark more thoughts in my mind.
Yeah,
rather than just like 3.
Oh, he got it.
He got it.
He got it. Oh, come on, we gotta get it.
Man, he's good. Man, he's good.
Yeah,
man, he's good. Wow. Then you just turn it off and you're like, what's going on here?
We did it. Yes.
Till the next.
Let's go have drinks.
Maybe I'll watch the highlights.
Yeah.
Rewatch.
That was a good one. Compared to watching a debate where you're like, you just go into your life afterwards and you're like, okay. I'm looking at everything a little bit different.
Even just one discussion in the debate might open up another.
Yeah.
Like, I want to actually learn more about that.
Of course. And I think that is what usually happens after watching a debate. It's like WWE.
Yeah.
You try the moves out on your friends.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to go down to the bar and talk about why. I'm going to
say, as if I've just thought about it.
Like, Jesus is like a fraud.
He's a fraud.
And I'm going to try the moves out. Yeah. Like, do you know Jesus didn't exist, right? The bartender's like, okay, let's go.
I've been watching. What's that?
Yeah. I'm going on break in 30, and then they both just sit down. You're like, yeah, well, basically, that's what we're going to start seeing more of.
Jewish tradition is debating.
Really?
I forget what they call it, but it's some part of the culture or religion. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But there'll be like 10 people all in a room.
Yeah.
And they'll be like screaming at each other, debating everything.
Really?
But the whole point is that it's never personal.
That's great.
So it will never escalate where you're personally offended, but you'll scream at the top of your lungs. They get like so passionate about it.
Yeah.
And that's why they're so smart, because they found the simple yet efficient technique to debate and conversation.
That's great. And it's encouraged, or like it's a law.
It's encouraged. You have to do it.
Encouraged.
You go down to the debate hall and figure it out. God. And you just scream at each other for hours, and you go get dinner after, and it's like, that was there, now we're like best friends. It's nothing personal.
That's great. I really like that.
It's incredible.
I'm having more conversations with people, and they're saying things along the lines of, how can you have friends that believe this? How can you have someone that believes in such a thing or has such different views? And I'm like, I don't have to.
It's like socialism? No, that's just chuck out a random point. That's like a dictatorship. That's
I guess it's like tribalism a little bit in a weird way.
Censorship. It's dumb. It's actually just dumb.
It's strange.
You're pretty much saying, I don't know how to tell that person why he's wrong. So I'm scared to even talk to him about it.
I can't even,
because he might actually be right, and that scares me.
Yeah.
I don't want to engage in that. So like, that'll offend me. I'll get no.
And I guess you do start to see that a lot. And I think that is slowly changing with free speech on Twitter.
Because it's like, if you feel so passionately about a point, social issue, you will have to be ready to debate everyone about it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a minority issue.
Yes.
That people do disagree. You should be ready to be able to explain to them why you're right, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Why it's beneficial or needs to happen.
Or sometimes I think you just reach a point of like, I think this and you think that, and let's shake hands.
Yeah.
We're not going to change each other's minds. We'll talk about it when it comes up, maybe. Probably not even. Do you know what I mean? It's probably not.
I don't even know. I think that's the whole custom. It's like, stay there for another 10 hours then and debate till you actually come to who's right and who's wrong.
I don't think it's possible.
I think stay there for 5 years. You will come to it eventually.
I don't know if you will.
If you go through everything, then both go back to the library and research more points, to then come back and discuss it further.
Yep.
Till you finally come to some resolution. And that's the whole custom, that it has to come to a resolution.
Oh, it has to come to resolution.
And you'll pause. You'll go back to the library, read more, come back with more points. It can't really end on like, agree to disagree.
Really? Okay.
I guess you go live over there. I'll go live over here. We'll have our way. You have your way. Whatever. Screw ya. Hate you. That's that nut. Figure it out.
That goes into the bigger issue of like even religion.
If you can't figure it out, sorry, you don't know enough. So go find out more.
But can people live side by side?
Yeah.
But I guess that would say that that's impossible in a way.
What would say?
That tradition of like there has to be a right or a wrong. There has to be a person with more information that's correct.
Yeah.
Like, well, let's say it comes to religion. You have like Muslims and Jewish people living in the same area. Is that just impossible?
But yeah, this is a Jewish custom.
Yeah,
not a Israeli
also
custom.
within their religion, it's like us as Jewish people should believe in this, and this. This is right.
Yeah, but I think and that's kind of the whole history of Judaism, is debating. All these rabbis debating the Torah for centuries and centuries and centuries, and like what's true and what's not true.
Yeah,
just endless debate.
That makes sense. I like that,
but non-violent debate. So it doesn't end in a horrific war where everyone just gets killed and forgotten. And you're like, oh, that wasn't good.
I guess you probably have that with the Sunni and Shia.
Oh, you have that in every other nation ever.
Yeah.
France and England, World War I, like all these, they're the exact same, but they couldn't somehow agree. and discuss it and to come to some resolution. Like, actually, millions of people are going to have to die. And then we'll come to a resolution. Once, like, 10 million dead bodies are there, then I'll agree with you.
Dude, I told you.
I told you.
Dude,
we didn't have to do this. We didn't have to go this far.
Being on the battlefield, you see that, dude, and it's like, come on.
Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You're right.
You're right.
Fine.
I was wrong. Oh, he's young.
Still alive. Yeah, he's young. Oh, he's still alive. Oh. So, yeah. Anyway, mate, we're good.
We're good. Let's get back to it.
Beers?
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. That does make sense.
Yeah.
There probably is a... Is that just pure selflessness?
I think it's just a great custom.
And I guess if that is a custom, you have to... In that, you have to remove yourself. There's no ego.
Yeah.
Because all this is ego at the end of the day. It's all ego. It's not even like right and wrong.
Because it'll be, you get proven wrong, but your ego won't accept it. So you're like, oh. Who's right now? Can't be right if you ain't breathing.
Yeah. So what is it, like white man can't jump or something? Like the guy loses the basketball match. He's like, I'm going to get my gun there. And oh, you gonna die. I kind of like that as well. It's like just embracing being the sore loser. There's
the worst sore loser.
Nothing funnier than the Monopoly game. Oh, you win?
Oh, you got another hotel. Okay. It's just a stupid game anyway.
What if there was like a chess grandmaster who was just a sore loser? Like Magnus Carlsen.
You get banned doing that stuff.
He probably would. It's a gentleman's game, isn't it? You have to. But what if the dude was just the best? But he was just like a sore loser. But then again, he'd lose, so he wouldn't be the best.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so you'd never know.
It can't really work. Because apparently there is like a Chinese version of chess. Not sure what it's called, but it is all about taunting and the mind games. It's like, are you actually going to do that? Are you kidding me? I'm just going to win right away. And that's like part of the whole game.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. And I guess that adds another
Did you play? You were just in China?
Yes. Was just in China. I think I saw some people playing it. Wow. I got like a sneaky video of it.
What's China like?
China is...
compared to Australia.
Compared
to
Australia.
The viewers.
Tell the viewers what China's like. I guess I went only to 3 places in China. Yep. All very, very different.
Wow.
And that was Chongqing, Shanghai, and Urumqi. Couldn't be more different, the places. Shanghai is just Sydney.
Really?
No difference at all.
Gosh.
No difference at all.
Yeah.
It's just a completely international city.
Very multicultural.
Extremely multicultural. Like, you just walk out and it's like, oh, this is more multicultural almost than Sydney. Like, it's just, you wouldn't even know you're in China. Yeah. I think a lot of the international cities have that vibe. Yeah. Where you get to an international city and you're like, oh, let's say I'm in, I'm trying to think of like an example, but like Barcelona or something like that. And you can be like, oh, no, this is an international city. Yeah, yeah. This is the
not
same
a little
as
Spanish
here.
town.
Yeah. And then Chongqing was very different, more Chinese. Yep. Not as many tourists, not really international.
Is that where the Uyghurs are from?
No. They're from the third place,
which is called
Urumqi. Yeah, and that's a whole different thing as well, because that's like because they're Muslim. Yeah. And a lot of this, I think half the signs
old
are
school Muslims as well, right?
Yeah, like with a big history. Yeah. I think they were more powerful than they were a huge like superpower. For a long period of time.
1.8 million of them are in camps?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. 1.8 million of the population.
What's going on with the Uyghurs?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I went there. It's
in prison camps, or they call them conversion camps, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the name is. Because it's not really talked about much. But going there, there's a very heavy police presence.
Really?
Very, very heavy police presence. And I think I was reading about it beforehand, like what to expect on arrival. And I think it was more just their take is we're just patrolling the streets to make sure violence or any uprisings don't kind of break out. Let me grab this.
Google's like, are you sure you're not trying to spell the weather? The weather? This is how many weathers are in camps? 1.8 million.
1.8 are in camps.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Number of inmates up to 1.8 million.
How?
Between 1 million and 3 million over a period from 2019.
How many Uyghurs in... Oh, here we go, yeah. So this is just Google.
That doesn't sound great.
So this has been happening from 2017 to the present. Yeah, up to 1.8 million. The 2020 Zen's estimate. 1 million to 3 million over a period of several years.
Around Southern Australia.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, what percentage of the Uyghurs...
That was during World War II. We had 18 camps here.
Okay, so they're saying around a million people. They've got 1 million of the Uyghurs that are in camps, which is 10% of the adult Muslim population in the region.
Including children.
Yeah. So they're saying, like, the Uyghurs have long complained of pervasive discrimination, religious repression, and cultural suppression under Chinese rule. When I got there again, I was expecting there to be no sort of Arabic or Muslim references or signs or mosque. You see the mosques, half the signs, all the signs are like in Arabic underneath, have like Arabic writing underneath. People are all walking around, which makes sense. If it's only 10%, you're still going to see a lot of Uyghurs walking around in Muslim attire, living their lives. But it is pretty crazy that there are 1 million people in camps. Arbitrarily. So it's pretty new.
I know.
Maybe they just had COVID.
True.
Maybe they just got... Yeah, it was like 2019.
So they're just COVID camps.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done an investigation or not?
It's a pretty tough investigation to do.
He won't let them in. So we've got a bowl of Jinping over here. He looks happy. I want him up here.
You want him up there. It's a tough investigation to do.
Jinping, I'm coming to China. And
yeah, that's the thing.
We're coming for you.
We can... we're hitting the 20-minute mark. We can go into a little bit more. I'm curious. I want to kind of...
Well, you're back home and safe now, so...
But the only thing is, when, like, talking about this stuff...
Yeah.
Because no one can really look into it. What happens? You guys never go back to China?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Huge...
Yeah, if you, like, uncover a whole bunch of things, you're probably just going to be banned from China forever. Yeah. And China's pretty cool, to be honest.
Maybe they should be in the camps.
I don't know. The food's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you have some of this, like,
Become communists and you'll leave the camp.
Yeah.
I hear that they make them drink beer.
Yeah, and eat pork.
Who doesn't like beer?
Yeah.
Honestly. Let's move on from this.
I want to go into it.
I want to go to China.
Oh, you want to? That's literally what happens. It's so funny. Like, you want to go down this route.
Yeah.
It's like the whole Nick Fuentes thing. I know I bring him up a lot.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Ban me from everything.
I'll talk about whatever I want.
I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because we're in a situation right now, and you see this wall. It's almost like a garage doors going down. Yeah. And it's like, if you boys keep this up, you're not getting back inside. And then it's like, oh, let's just talk about it. You just see the gate go down. You're like, okay, we've only got a tiny little bit left.
Yeah.
It's like, should we go into... It's like, okay, we'll stop it. I want to kind of go to China.
No one talks about it.
No one. No one.
I've never heard Hassan mention it.
No one
Nick Fuentes doesn't bring it up because he wants to flee to China. That's his backup plan. Have you heard what he says?
No, what's he said?
He says if a war broke out in America...
Yeah.
He'd go to China. I mean, he would be on China's side.
Really?
Because he ain't trying to save this America. He said he'll build it up from the ashes. I respect it.
Because you do start to think, like, I've been to America 10 years ago. Yeah. No, 12 years ago.
But I went like 6 years ago.
You went 6 years ago. China's way better.
Really?
Yeah. China, you don't think you're going to get killed. Yeah. And there's not crazy people everywhere. Do you know
America's
what I mean?
Scary.
That's the issue with America.
America is still, I've been to a few places. Yeah. Quite a few, I guess. Biggest culture shock I've ever had in my life.
Really?
It's shocking.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Actually, I'm probably with you.
It's such a culture shock because you watch it, I guess.
Yeah.
So you really think you're going to get it.
You watch it and it's like, oh, I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go downtown LA.
Go to LA and it'll be like whatever.
I'm going to meet my celebrity friends that I know from these music videos.
But just getting there, it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is a crazy.
You're like, this is nuts.
There's nowhere like this.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
This is messed up.
This is scary.
Scary.
I was in nice areas in LA.
Yeah.
Everyone just looks at you like walking through the shopping center, through the like Coles or Woolies, whatever.
Yeah.
Just staring at like they're going to shoot you. Everyone looks at you like you're in some hostage movie or something. There is no community. It's every man
for themselves. That's exactly what I felt.
Everything's
it's me
fake.
versus everyone.
The tipping culture is fake. No one's genuinely nice.
Yeah.
No one's actually genuinely nice, but you're only nice to get a tip.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
it's
crazy.
It's one place that I'm happy to never go back to.
Yeah, I do want to go back, but man, it's scary.
Yeah,
it's scary.
I don't think I've ever felt so unsafe.
Yeah,
in my life. Just the classic thing of like, you just get a gun and shoot you.
Yeah, you just feel someone's gonna pull out a gun and shoot me in the stomach.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna bleed out here, and no one's even gonna help me. Just World Star,
then leave.
I'll just be some Twitter clip. It's Eon Miles Chong post.
Australian kids bleeds out in Target.
What do you notice about this video?
Yeah, what do you... Yo, they got him, yo. Dude, you all right? And that's the problem. China is it's safe.
Yeah, you feel safe.
Like, I was out all night.
Yeah.
You can just be out.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing, brother. What's going to happen, brother? They don't let Spaniard in.
No.
It's like, no.
Not you, brother.
Yeah, not you, brother.
This way. Dubai, very beautiful place. I don't know why they sound like this.
But that is something
no
nice.
More. No Italy here.
No
food here. No hood tour here. No. You go back.
But that's the truth.
Just so sane.
It's so strict.
Yeah.
They're just not letting anyone in.
Yeah.
And you can just walk around any time of night, just do anything. Like, you just feel so
it feels like Sydney.
Safer. Because it's the thing of, maybe you do have this government control, and I think a lot of people have talked about this. It's like, why would you go do that?
Yeah.
Why would you go glass someone? Why would you go rob someone? Why would you go steal from that restaurant?
Yeah.
Because the punishment is going to be so severe. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why even think about that?
So like, stop there, mate. Stop there.
The police officer just be like, really? Okay. 30 years. It's like,
off to the camp. Enjoy. I actually feel sorry for you.
Yeah, literally, I feel sorry for you.
You're going to be cuffed.
Like, why'd you steal that from the weird thrift store?
Yeah.
This isn't your coat.
This doesn't belong to you. It says it costs you 29,000 yen.
Yeah.
You didn't pay the 29,000 yen. You're outside the store.
Yeah, you're outside the store. You stole... Is this your phone? This girl said that she's lost her phone and you have it. Yeah, dude. Off to the camp. There's that sensation. Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people feel. It's like, you're just not going to commit crimes.
Yeah.
And it's like in Japan, you feel there's a cultural thing of like, oh no, we're so respectful. Yeah. We're so kind of nice. In China, it's more like you just wouldn't do that. The government does have control over what's going on, and there's a nice feeling a little bit.
That's cool.
There is like a strong security presence. So like, you're the tourist walking the streets at night.
Yeah.
You probably see like a cop or something, and you know they've just got your back.
Yeah.
So like America, where it's like, this dude's gonna shoot me. It's just like, oh, no,
so hey, no walking on the sidewalk here. No walking on the sidewalk.
That'd probably just give you a nod.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, brother, we're here for you. We're here for you, brother. But yeah, it's best food I ever had in my life.
Yeah. Wow.
Best food I've ever had in my life.
I don't like pork that much. Were you eating pork?
No pork. Just like
what was the best dish?
First dish that I had when I was in Chongqing was just a bowl of noodles with just all these sorts of vegetables and stuff. Yum, brother. Yum.
Well.
Oh, well. And you could just smell Szechuan in the air.
Gosh.
It was the home of like Szechuan. Yeah. It's a specific Chongqing.
And just healthy tasting?
Just
fresh.
So fresh and just so
not
good.
Not poisonous stuff.
Just tasted so good. And then I got another bowl, which was the equivalent of 50 cents. 50-cent bowl of noodles.
Whoa.
It was like probably this big. Took me probably like 20 minutes to eat.
Gosh.
And it's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Just these fresh kind of tea shops everywhere doing
they
like
say
juices.
Food actually grows in the ground, so it shouldn't be that expensive. I've heard this thing before.
Things were just cheap. I went to a hot pot. I think they're known for their hot pot.
Yeah.
Went down there, just got every single type of meat.
Wow.
Just this huge platter.
Good quality meat.
Great quality meat.
I saw that a new story. Maybe it was either Japan or China.
Yeah.
But Australian meat that was being sent to China was cheaper in China than here.
Really? I saw a lot of Australian meat. Yeah. I saw a lot of that.
We send so much, but it's cheaper.
Yeah.
To get Aussie meat or halfway around the world than in your own country.
Because I can't get meat. We're here in Sydney.
It's crazy. It's getting crazy.
It's getting ridiculous.
It's getting.
I can barely buy protein. I go there.
Insane. Even just take like restaurants. I mean, not restaurants, but like cheapish, fast foody places. Yeah. It's just so expensive.
Yeah.
Like there's this new Filipino place in the Cross.
Yeah, Filipino restaurant.
Oh, it's not fancy. It's like a little street food place.
Yeah.
Skewers. You get 3 little skewers, a thing of rice and a soup, $21.
Yeah.
It's like, how's this gonna, like, what?
Is that just a Sydney thing, though?
Yeah.
Because your money goes a long way in Chongqing in particular. I guess in Shanghai as well.
I'm talking about a Sydney thing. Yeah. An Australian Sydney thing.
Like it's just Sydney's crazy.
It's getting insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It is ridiculous.
It doesn't need to be like this. I don't think it's making sense.
How much food costs.
Yeah. Because it comes from the ground. Something's getting real messed up along the way. From the farm to the shelves, something's gone wrong that needs to get fixed.
Because everyone's saying it's like, fair enough if restaurants.
Yeah, restaurant, whatever, fancy
but it's
chefs.
Woolworths.
Yeah.
Coles, brother.
Coles, brother.
Aldi, I don't know. I won't go to Aldi.
Yeah.
I'd rather die. I would literally rather die of starvation than shop at Aldi. I'm not going to, I'm not going to give them the dignity shopping there.
To be served by someone sitting down. Yeah. Stand up! Serve me!
Respect me!
Brother, what are you doing sitting down?
Stand up, brother! I'm here! I'm checking out, brother! But yeah, the fact that the groceries cost so much. People can't afford groceries.
Yeah.
I can't afford... Every time I go to the shops, I'm getting like
there are cheap things, which is... you can get a big sweet potato for $2.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know about that. I might just need to look into hacks. Everything I buy, buy like a yellow capsicum and it's like $15.
Get a pack of Lebanese bread, it's like $2.
That's good.
You get one steak, $10.
Okay,
you spelt $14.
I might need to get more steaks.
Steak, sweet potato.
That's a good meal.
6 pieces of bread.
Because I'll go get
You're all right.
Organic broccoli and it'll be like $12.
Yeah.
And that's probably the mistakes that I make.
Yeah.
I get tomatoes at like $5. One tomato.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
That's crazy. I don't know where you're getting that tomato. That's actually insane.
But tomatoes are ridiculously expensive.
I got one. It was like $1.20
for one tomato.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
You said $5.
I need 2 tomatoes to make an omelette.
Right.
And I get nice tomatoes.
Yeah.
So it'd be like maybe $4.10.
I found, those Mission green wraps, spinach.
Yes.
Do you know it's not spinach?
What is it?
It's food coloring.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm always looking at it like that's way too healthy for me.
I know. It's advertised as kind of like they're healthy. It's unhealthy.
What's it got in it? Does it have any vegetables or anything?
No, it's a lie. It's a scam. It's food coloring. It's just bread with green food coloring. It's like color 0657.
I'm pretty sure. Does it say have any reference to this is healthy or this is good for you?
It doesn't, but it definitely looks it. Because it has big thing spinach, and you're like, oh, spinach, it's green. That's the green spinach wrap. Yum.
Yeah.
I'll get the health. It's expensive. It's like
wrap.
$7.
Yeah. Just food coloring.
But it would literally be better, and it's bad food coloring. It would be better to get the $2 Lebanese bread.
Gosh.
It's just clean, plain.
That's crazy.
It's scary.
I need
all these like pre-packaged. There's like this new TikTok girl that goes around
in Sydney.
In Australia somewhere, but goes to Coles and Woolies, and all the like, they're like crumb chicken, like kind of ready to cook chicken schnitzel. Yeah, and it'll say it's like 50% chicken.
Well, what's the other 50% then, brother?
And then she was looking. There's one chemical in it, and if you Google the chemical, it says if taken and not dead, please rinse mouth out thoroughly and go to hospital immediately. Because it's
in chicken. That's funny. That's crazy.
It was in like the pork roast or like a lamb roast thing.
Oh, one of the frozens? Or,
yeah, kind of frozen, ready to just be heated.
Yeah. I used to get crazy with those. I would have them like daily.
But they
when I was
have
young.
like 4 health stars, and all the health star things are scams.
Really?
Like the companies will just bust in a bunch of vitamins.
Okay.
Just to meet some quota. And then they get the 4 health star rating. Gosh. It's scary. It's getting crazy.
Maybe you just have to be more, it's literally like the they holds more power nowadays. You have to watch out for them.
Yeah.
And you have to just kind of do your due diligence a little bit. When you're going shopping, it's like, oh.
I think you just need to cook more, and all the convenient stuff is convenient for a reason. Might as well be fast food. All this stuff that you're like,
in the shops.
I'll just go get the garlic and honey chicken that's just ready to chuck in the oven.
Yeah, you just can't.
But it would be better to just buy chicken, buy garlic, buy honey, spend an extra 5 minutes prepping it because it's not garlic and honey in that packet.
That's a tough one because I'm in a weird place. I need to figure out how I'm going to start eating because I don't know how to eat.
Yeah.
I've forgotten. Literally. I've forgotten how to eat, how to cook, what to eat, just the whole process. Buying food. I'm always making mistakes.
Do you know breakfast was invented by the same guy that invented Netflix?
Yeah.
But I feel like skipping breakfast is good.
Skipping breakfast, okay.
You don't need breakfast unless you're in the trenches doing some crazy work. You probably need some breakfast.
I've heard it's crazy breakfast. Like what goes on if you have sugar at breakfast, like you shooting all these things up and it messes with your brain.
The body's not designed to wake up and eat food.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
You eat when you have done things.
Okay.
And you need it.
Yeah.
You should be waking up and you'll be hungry for a bit, but after a few months you're not going to be hungry anymore.
I got to stop breakfast.
Yeah. You don't need to eat in the morning. Unless you're doing like you're a bricklayer. You're going to need to smash something.
What if, like, let's say today, where I wake up and I've got a podcast to do? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
which is the average person's day.
Yeah. Average person wakes up at 12:30.
Yeah.
Like, I need to do that podcast.
Yeah.
What should I eat?
Is it going to be...
You go to Grilled, you get the family box, and you just smash that to yourself. $69. It's kind of cheap.
It'd be great. It'd be great to just start living like that.
Yeah. But skip breakfast.
Skip breakfast.
Olive oil.
Good or bad?
Great.
Okay. That's a funny thing. I talk to a lot of people. Like, I was talking to someone, a friend who, I was talking about health and stuff. And I was like, I've started having like almonds and stuff like that with meals. And she's like, that's the worst thing you can do. It's like, do you know their skin's poisonous if it's not like peeled? I'm like, okay. It's like, I have like maybe tomato for breakfast.
Do you know those Brazilian nuts?
Yeah. They're good, aren't they?
I was brought them to work.
This is funny, yeah. Is they good?
I had like 4.
Yeah. Oh, they can kill you.
Offered this guy one. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I've already had my 3 today.
Yeah.
I was like, 3 today? What do you mean 3 today? This is like going to be my breakfast. I'm going to smash like 30 of them. And he's like, they can kill you. Yeah. I was like, no, they can't. What are you talking about? Kill me? Why would it be on the shelf if I can die?
Yeah.
Look it up. And it's like, you'll die.
Yeah.
You can overdose.
That's so funny.
I will never eat them ever again. I love the fact that you'll be like, it's healthy, but if you have too much, you'll die.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I've had my 3.
It's like, I'm just not going to eat them. I think I'm good for life. I'm not taking the... Like, what's on earth? It's crazy. Like, they're really good for you, but if you have too many, you'll, like, get poisoned and die. I'm never eating them ever again.
That's also
that
carrots.
Just sounds stupid.
Carrots is the same thing. They'll literally poison you if you have more than 4.
So maybe we should just eat meat. Because I've never heard you can eat meat and you'll die.
No, you will. That's the number 1.
What, red meat?
Yeah. If you have that more than once a week, every doctor will say you'll die. That's the thing. It's so funny. Everyone's kind of like turning a blind eye to meat and will be like,
you'll die in 40 years, whatever.
No, that's the thing that will kill you.
Yeah, but in 40 years, you'll get heart disease. It's not like if you eat 30 of these nuts, you will drop dead in this room on this floor. You'll overdose, and we'll have to call the paramedics.
That's kind of scary
to revive you.
And you were literally ready to have them.
I was going to smash the whole pack.
That's nuts.
Sucked him in the bin.
I only know that because I have friends that are really into that.
I would never know that.
You would never.
Tell me.
No one would.
I could have eaten them on the way to work.
Where's the warning label?
It's crazy.
Where's the warning label?
It says 2 a day.
2 a day.
Why are they selling them in packs of like 15?
Stop it. They're banned. You got to go to some weird health food store and like get a prescription.
And the person's like, you know that you can only have 2, right?
Yeah. It's like Ventolin inhaler can't kill you.
Yeah.
But I've got to go behind a desk if I'm having an asthma attack.
I used to always puff it.
Do you know what I mean?
You know,
that can't kill you.
Yeah.
But you have to literally go to someone and wait like 15 minutes for them to be like, here you go. To survive as an asthmatic. But you can just go get this nut that'll kill you.
Yeah.
That's going to be the new teen suicide.
Brazilian nut suicide.
Yeah. Can you say that word? Oh, yeah, we're in the podcast. We said some crazy stuff. But yeah, that's going to be the new teen suicide.
Yeah.
Just like a girl going home with a pack of the Brazilian nuts. Like, Rachel, where are the nuts?
Had your 2 nuts.
Yeah.
Where are all the nuts gone? Rachel!
She says something with like charcuterie board. There's like hummus and...
And the symptoms, even if you just have like 20 or something, horrible. It's like thinning of hair, metal taste in your mouth. It was like, brother. Ugh. Like, bin. I'll spit on them if I ever see them again. Like, what on earth?
That's orange. Carrots. They'll change your skin tone.
Yeah,
you'll get like crazy.
I think it's a thing. You are what you eat, right?
Yeah,
that's becoming more and more true.
So I'm nothing.
Just fast.
I'm a steak later in the day. I'm a steak and some broccoli. But that's good. I might stop breakfast.
Stop breakfast.
I will literally stop it. I'm going to stop it.
Pointless.
Yeah.
It's fun on like, a weekend, occasionally get bacon egg roll.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be an afternoon smoothie guy. I might have a smoothie before the gym. I usually have a smoothie and some toast for breakfast. I'm going to stop that. Or maybe I'll just go toast. Vegemite on toast. How's that?
Even when I would like, what I found optimal was a big meal at like 3 o'clock, and that's it.
1 meal a day.
1 meal a day, but it's big.
You see, it's so funny. Like, you talk about Luke Belmar talking about this, just walking skeleton. It's like, yeah, man, I have like 1 meal a day, and it's just like a skeleton face. It's like, that's all
I
you
think
need.
Elon Musk does like the 1 meal. It's more for energy because it's like every meal you have, you get tired because your body's like, I gotta like,
interesting,
digest all this food, so you get tired. So you just find the optimal time where you just eat all the food you need for the day.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And you're hungry then.
You have 2 teas and juices and like whatever throughout.
Yeah.
But like actual food, you just have like, you have a quarter chicken, a steak, rice.
You're getting all your good stuff.
Some chips, a salad.
Yeah.
Just like a piece of salmon. All 3.
Interesting.
All in the 1 meal.
Interesting.
Bam. You're done. You're good. Then you'll be hungry for like an hour and then you're good for the whole night now.
How about this? This is just like real. 2 pieces of toast with Vegemite. Is that bad?
For when?
Breakfast.
You want it?
I need something in my mouth. I need something to kind of give a flavor in my mouth. Because what I've noticed, if I don't eat, I have this weird taste in my mouth. And I feel like I have bad breath.
Brush your teeth.
Even if I brush my teeth.
True.
I feel like I just have this kind of sickly feeling.
Well, they say it takes months because you're addicted to food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's why you have that weird taste.
Yeah, and your belly will grumble and all this stuff.
The grumbling's fine. I think it's more like I feel like I have bad breath.
The rumbling goes.
But the rumbling's fine.
Yeah, but it's bad for maybe for you. But for most people, when I stopped, it was like, oh, you feel sick.
So you haven't eaten today?
I have like lunch at like 12.
Oh, okay. So you've had your meal.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Or if I have a big day of work, I'll get something.
Okay.
Because it's like I don't know when I'll eat next, Yeah. It's like it's different if you're working in a physical industry.
That's me.
Because you need the energy.
That's what I was thinking.
It doesn't matter about getting tired because it's like, well, I'm going to be tired. I'm already working.
Yeah.
And I just need energy to suffice for the day.
Interesting.
But if you're in an office or you're doing some crap like customer service, whatever, you don't need breakfast.
It's so annoying. Like, my breakfast, I've always thought it was so healthy. It's oat milk. Apparently, oat milk is the worst thing you can have.
Society's going to go
literally,
like
I know.
Huge shift.
It's so annoying. Bananas.
Why is oat milk bad? Because of the skin of oats.
It's just really, I'm not sure
I have
why.
oat milk every day.
I know. Apparently, it's the worst thing you can have. It's worse than normal milk.
Great.
Yeah. And you shouldn't have, I think the best milk you can have is, what is it? Goat milk, I think.
Goat?
Yeah.
That sounds
apparently that's meant to be
traditional.
Good. Does sound pretty traditional.
What the hell is oat milk?
I know what it is. It's nothing.
How do you get milk out of oats?
That doesn't even make sense. I used to make
it tastes like milk.
Yeah, it tastes delicious. But apparently it's bad for you. I just stocked up with a bunch because I don't care. I like it. Tastes like milk that's ice cream almost.
But I think that's a big thing as well, is you need a balance. You need to eat McDonald's now.
Yeah, you need to eat McDonald's. That's also
you can't just be some health guru.
100%. If you're having brown rice, broccoli and a steak one day, fish the next, you'll die.
Yeah.
Literally. You'll die.
Because you're going to breathe in a bunch of petrol.
Yeah.
Walking down the street.
Yeah.
And you're going to eat something's going to be off one day.
Yeah.
The broccoli, one bit, some idiot stock in it's going to put 100%. The 2-week-old, and your body's going to freak out and you're going to die.
Yeah, you'll end up in hospital.
If you have McDonald's, you will just be like, whoa, that's not food, but at least I get it.
Yeah, you got to have this thing
Johnny,
at least once a week.
It'll bring the boys and be like, if this happens again, we're going to need you again to be on stand. Be ready. But if you've just been healthy, it's going to come in and be like, boy.
Because what happens with that dude, that dude that's having his son's blood?
The health guy, yeah.
Yeah, the health guy.
Adrenochrome.
Who lives in the perfect home, perfect air quality. I guess he's just living a perfect life.
If you have billions of dollars, you don't have to go breathe in petrol ever.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, and he probably travels in a bubble. You're right. If you want to go, you can go crazy.
It's so funny. I think
but he can never leave his bubble.
He was like, "Oh no, I go outside. I'll go on a hike in the mountains with my son." Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's going out, is it? It's not going to like Parramatta Westfield.
Yeah.
Where he'd probably die.
Yeah, he would get COVID.
He'd smell some of the shawarma just from like a street food kind of van and just die literally on the streets of Lakemba. He goes to the Ramadan night market.
He dies. Brother, get up.
Brother. Somebody get him a camel burger. Get him a camel burger.
Brother, eat this. It's good. It's just like beef, bro. You won't notice the difference.
Yeah, but that's the... Oh, we might have to bounce in a second.
Yeah.
I just realized time's flying.
But yeah, so breakfast.
Breakfast, I'm cutting it out. Oh, no, I'm doing 2 pieces of toast now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to starting tomorrow.
Vegemite isn't vegetables.
Vegemite's good, isn't it? Nah. Is that a bad thing to have in the morning?
Do you want to hear a theory about Vegemite?
What is it?
I don't have a
theory. Oh, you don't have
No, breakfast is not a thing. It was invented.
Breakfast is not a thing. It's invented.
It's bad for your body. You'll snap out of it and you realize you were literally addicted to food.
Yeah.
Your body had become addicted to this 3-meal crap that you're brainwashed with. It's bad for your body. It ages you. You're eating too much. So there's fatties everywhere.
That's funny. Because it's
crazy.
when I was traveling, I've lost like 10 kilos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just going to become a skinny guy now.
Yeah.
Like everyone else. It's so funny. It's so out of fashion to be a bodybuilder.
It's bad. It's like
it's
your
so out of fashion.
optimal is like when you're like 17.
Interesting.
That's what your heart's capable of sustaining.
Yeah.
These big guys, it's like your heart's just going to die.
Yeah.
Your heart can't take it.
Also,
it can't
I think,
hold all this mass. It's like, what on earth? Like, all this mass is for soldiers who are going to go get their heads cut off in battle.
Interesting.
Who aren't planning on living till 70.
Yeah. I think it's changed. Was it David Goggins? In all honesty.
Who made it more skinny.
Who just changed the look. Because I've noticed just society, like in Sydney, no one's big anymore. Everyone's a runner.
Go to different areas, people.
I don't know. So, nah, bro, I'm a hybrid brother.
Asahi Bowl.
Asahi. We go for a marathon. Literally.
Have you noticed that, like, Western Sydney people are some of the most femme men on earth?
Go past any massage shop, any massage shop in Sydney, any Thai massage place. Look in the doors, like as you're around Chinatown. Yeah. It's packed. They're just all getting their feet done. They're all
really?
They're all getting pedicures. I'm not joking.
Bro, it's good for you. You got a foot infection.
They're all getting their feet done. They're all getting pedicures.
You just go to like...
They're all getting mani-pedis.
Yeah.
In any spa. You just go down to Chinatown right now and look in the window. You just see all these dudes.
And it's sad because some of they're like the most like alpha society. It's like this such like alpha male wanting that like just chasing the manhood.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's just like they do the most unmanly things.
Yeah.
Just they go shopping together for shoe. They go shoe shopping. Like, brother, no. But do these TNs look good, bro? The reds or the blues? This hat makes me look a bit. The hat it comes out here a bit. I don't know, bro.
It's my
the
favorite.
Hat comes like I don't know. I don't know about the hat. Could I try the other one again?
It looks good on you, brother.
It looks
good. That's good. That's good on you, brother. Good? No, that actually looks good.
The bum bag here or bummy across here,
bro. Side, and that way.
That looks
good on him. Don't you think, boys?
I'll get it.
Yeah,
I'll get it.
You'll get it.
I'll get it.
Nah, it looks good. You look handsome, brother.
It actually does look. It looks good. Nah, it does look good.
They're shopping for purses. There are men shopping for purses together. They're going into Gucci, be like, Moe's got to get a purse.
Yeah.
Moe, this one looks good. Look at the zip on this. That's a nice color.
It's for my credit cards, for my cash. To go shopping.
They've all shaved their legs.
Yeah.
They're all manicured. They're all literally getting like eyebrows.
Plucks.
Yeah, eye plucks.
Which I get if you
they're getting facials. They're getting
the acai bowl thing.
The acai is crazy. That's so funny. It just happened like
girly
overnight.
girls at Bondi Beach.
Yeah, it was like overnight. Suddenly that became like like Gloria Jeans in whatever started doing all these acai bowl promotion. I'm like, what do you mean acai bowls? The things that the yoga girls eat.
It's
do you know what I mean? And then suddenly that's like the national dish.
It's crazy.
I
think it's the more manly thing. It's just like you don't even shop for clothes. It's like you just chuck on
whatever.
Chuck on a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not a chick. Go shopping.
Just wear the same like thongs.
Yeah.
That you've had since you were like 9.
Shoes that do its purpose.
Yeah. They're way too
I need
small
them
for you.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
They're fine.
Oh, these are good.
They're good.
They're like sandals that he bought like when he was in year 8.
Yeah.
They do not fit him at all. Like the toes literally touching the ground.
It's so interesting.
It's funny. We do have to run though.
Fascinating.
We're back. It's happening.
We're
good
back.
to be back. Feels good to be a gangster.
Yeah, we'll have some new stuff coming.
Yes.
Some more food reviews.
Oh, speaking of food reviews.
When are we going to go?
I have a Mr. Beast bar.
Oh, should we do it?
We might do it next episode.
We'll do it next episode.
Because I've just brushed my
teeth.
teeth.
Brought it from somewhere?
I got it from Woolworths.
Oh, they got it Feastable.
Yeah, the Feastables. Like,
so
expensive.
How much?
$4.
That's cheap.
For a tiny bar. I was going to get 2, and that's like $10 basically.
Everything's expensive now.
Anyway.
But we'll see, and we'll go Spaniards kebabs.
Yeah, we go. Yeah,
I'm actually so keen.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm getting no sauce.
I'm going to make alterations.
I'm making alterations, brother. Alteration galore, brother. Drink Order Podcast.
Peace. Good night.